Um, as many of you guys know, I am an educator. I'm a teacher. I teach. One of my biggest fears is exactly what happened today in Michigan. 15-year-old kid shows up at school, semi-automatic handgun, takes out 3 people, injures 8 more, including a teacher. I can't carry on campus. I have my concealed carry, I told y'all that, but I can't carry on campus, right? One of my biggest fears, something like this happening, and I can't do shit about it. Apparently, this is the 58th school shooting this year alone, in 2021. This is a hard one for me because of the occupation that I hold, right? And I never want anything to happen to any of my kids, bruh. I never want anything to happen to my kids, you feel me? Like, I would be devastated. Even the bad ones, I would be devastated if something happened to them. Right? Now, apparently, the suspect involved, the 15-year-old, they took him into they custody without any issue or anything. They just took him in. Who knows what's going to happen? Apparently, he asked for a lawyer. I don't know what's going to happen, but as an educator, man, this right here don't sit well with me at all. And I don't think it sits well with anybody, right? 3 students aren't going home today, man. They went to school, see friends, have a social life, kick it, chill, get an education, hopefully. And this happens. Now, I don't know the mindset of the young man that was involved in this situation, or the suspect involved. Don't know if there was a bullying situation. Hopefully there will be more that unfolds as the story comes out. But ladies and gentlemen, this different for me, man. This different for me because it can happen to me, you know? There are so many teachers leaving the career field right now as we speak, right? So many people, so many teachers leaving the career field as we speak. Some feel overworked, underpaid. Some feel as though the job just isn't worth it anymore. There's a lot that goes into it, but on the back end of all of that, this right here is exactly it plays an important role in why some are choosing to leave the career. Again, it ain't an easy job, gentlemen. But shit like this makes it extremely difficult for somebody to want to wake up in the morning and go ahead and get in that work, not knowing if this shit could be prevented, not knowing if this shit could happen to you, right? Now, I understand this can happen at any place, any time. If it's your time, it's your time. But most of the time, I feel like I basically would be rendered defenseless, right? And I'm responsible at any given moment in time for 20 kids, right? If I'm in class and something like this happens, upwards to about 20 kids I'm responsible for, right? I feel as though, look, man, I hate to think like this, but if push came to shove and I had to put my life on the line for my kids, I feel as though I will have no other choice. I am obligated by code alone to put myself in the line of fire for my kids. But basically, I'm defenseless. Definitely defenseless against a semi-automatic handgun. And that was what he had. Who knows if it happens what somebody else will have. Might have a fucking full arsenal, bro. I don't know. Knock on wood, I pray nothing like this ever happens where I'm at. But now you got to start thinking, man. You got to start being realistic. These motherfuckers is crazy nowadays. And their kids are going through so much, guys. You would be... I know, like, the guidance counselors and the social workers at my school, if they could tell the stories, I'm sure they could tell them. for me, just the stories that I hear alone as a teacher, man, these kids are going through it. Yeah, every now and again, I'll be like, yo, kids being too damn sensitive and all that shit, but they going through it. Apparently, whatever it is that they going on in the moment, man, they feel that shit. Like, that shit, they feel that shit. So, I don't know what this kid was thinking. I don't know. Don't know what he was going through. Don't know what his motives were. Eventually, I'm sure that will come out. But I have to tell you this, guys. As an instructor, as a person who reports to a classroom 5 days a week, seeing shit like this makes you think, is it even worth it anymore, man? Is it even fucking worth it? I pray for them kids, and I pray for the parents of the kids, right? Because the ramifications or the aftermath of it all, that shit's gonna stay with that small town in Michigan forever, guys. That shit don't just go away. Those kids are gonna be traumatized for a long time. I don't even know how it's gonna be in the ambiance and the environment to even be able to get back to educating after some shit like this happens, man. How can we get back to educating these kids when their mind is probably going to be so fixated on the potential fact that it may happen again? Some kids probably ain't even going to go to school. See, this is the part that nobody wants to talk about. Kids won't show up. Kids won't graduate. Their nervousness and all of this stuff. Maybe we even have to go back to online virtual learning just to even make these kids feel comfortable with even reporting to school in any capacity, because they're not going to want to come back to school anymore. That is pretty much the drastic side of it all. Some of them will be able to get over it over time prayerfully and maybe slowly be able to integrate back into society. But guys, this shit's gonna stay with the faculty and the staff and the students forever. Nobody wants to talk about the aftermath, man. Nobody want to talk about what everybody who was in the situation is going to deal with, right? Heaven forbid you were around and you heard the shots and you heard people screaming and stuff. Heaven forbid that shit don't leave your head, bro. That's going to fuck with you for the rest of your life. I can tell you that right now. I know for a fact that will bother you for the rest of your life. Teacher, student, everybody involved. It'll bother you for the rest of your life. There's just no way in this world I can see or fathom a thought where that's not going to bother you for the rest of your life. And as a teacher, this shit crazy to me, man. But also, if there's one thing that I can say, and this may be on topic and off topic at the exact same time, but the good doc's gonna find the connect. This right here don't happen overseas, bruh. I went to college in the Philippines, y'all. Studied abroad. Never in my life did I ever worry about shit like this. Never in my life did I worry about a kid or somebody bringing a gun on school campus with the intent to cause harm to others. Never in my life did I fear for that. Never in my life do you even hear about shit like that overseas. Not where I was at, not Southeast Asia, not in the Philippines. And it's weird though. The mentality, the culture of the people is so weird. And I'm just correlating, work with me here. What I've noticed is when it comes to like the bullying or issues that some of the kids are dealing with here in the United States, they want to take that shit out on others. Right? They want others to suffer as a result of how they suffered. For some reason in Asia, in places like it, in Philippines, and I'm not saying that they would cause harm to themselves before they cause harm to others. They will hurt themselves before they hurt others. There's no easy way for me to say that. But I noticed that. If they're dealing with bullying situations, and it's just as devastating either way, that somebody would be pushed to that point. But when they're dealing with shit like that, they will cause harm to themselves before they cause harm to others. And you can bet your ass on that. Man, look, y'all, I don't know how I feel about any of this right now. But seeing shit like this make you really question your career path in life. It make you question your career path. Where you see yourself at, what you see yourself doing. Because as a result, man, I'm sitting here in the corner like, yo, that could have been my school at any given moment in time. You feel me? And what can I do to protect mine? Right? What can I do? Lock a door? Call for code red? Fuck that's gonna do, man. Somebody want to kick in that door. Somebody want to blast through some windows and shit. That shit's gonna happen, right? The fuck I'm gonna do when I'm rendered useless, right? That's all I think about, man. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Like, bruh. That shit can be... That shit could be me, man. And, yeah, this video gonna make me feel away. Occupation, the fact that I gotta look out for others and I can't protect me or mine, right? And I know it ain't really got nothing to do with gun safety. Well, it does have everything to do with gun safety and gun laws and all of that stuff. But, more or less, I think all teachers deserve a fighting chance. I think everybody deserves a fighting chance, man. And we ain't gonna get one. For those of us who got the right proper documentation, we're not able to do it. We're not. So who the fuck am I gonna protect? If somebody wanna come through and just wet the whole class. Bruh, this shit sit different with me, man. And I feel so bad and I feel so sad because, like I said, this is what I do for a living, yo. This is how Doc feeds himself and his family, right? This is what I do. I'm a teacher. I educate. That's my occupation. That's what I list on my W-2. This different, bro. This gonna hit me different, and I don't see it changing, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my video, man. I don't mean to drag this one on, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm hurt. I'm definitely feeling away. I'm heartbroken at the simple fact that this is it, man. This is wild. This is something that is gonna sit with people for a long period of time. The people that were affected by this, they will never get over it. It'll stay with them. And these kids, man, I know they going through their own shit. You know, high school, I believe. Hell, I went through my own shit in high school. Everybody go through something, but this right here, it's a lot, man. So all I could do is pray for the best for everybody involved, man. And my condolences to everybody who was hurt by this shit. You feel me? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it with that one, man. In other news, this is your boy, the good Doc, Dr. Mike TV. And you guys have a good one. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed.